In her past life, Motosu Urano was a bookworm, a book lover. In death, she wishes to live a life where she can enjoy books as much as she wants. She reincarnates into the body of a frail 5-year-old girl named Mayan. Motosu attempts to cope with the situation with books. Ironically, she woke up in a world where books do not exist. At least not many of them do, given the expenses involved. She sets out to write books herself. Unfortunately, there's only so much she can do in the current state she's in. Mayan is a woman trapped in the body of a little girl, with little resources and physical limitations. It's adorable watching her pursue certain avenues just to fail in the end. She doesn't let up. Her passion for literature is abundantly obvious. As you would expect as Mayan, she isn't able to make much progress, but she is a fast learner. She is taught how to write by her father's co-worker, Mr. Otto. When she writes her name for the first time, it's a bittersweet moment as she realizes she isn't Motosu Urano anymore. She is Mayan, a girl determined to bring books into this world. It becomes apparent the sickness inside of her is more than a simple reoccurring fever. Her happy demeanor offsets the true nature of how bad it really is. Her determination distracts you from how much of an impact it will have later on. When she comes to terms with the fact she may not survive, this explains how she is able to have so much heart even though she is in so much pain, mentally and physically. Mentally, she can get by on her own. She talks herself out of giving up. Physically, others have to tell her to stop when she's about to become overwhelmed. There's only so much she can do and say without raising suspicion about who she really is, or rather who she really was. She tries to figure out the world and find a way to bring books into it. It's enjoyable seeing her try different things to simply make paper. This helps build the world as the goal seems to be relatively simple at the beginning. Her friends and family support her even though it is rather out of the blue for a 5-year-old girl to gain interest in books specifically. Books. Something only the wealthy would have, since reading and writing is more common among the rich. When she succumbs to despair, it takes a major toll on her body. This is more than just a little girl with a mysterious sickness. As it is said, when one door closes, another one opens. The story can be a little slow as the bigger picture is only to be shown at about halfway through the season, but this works to its advantage. The pacing of the story is great. When it seems like there's only one path towards a dead end, it opens up new options for storytelling, and it uses everything thus far to introduce new ideas. It jumps around with the time frame of events, which I normally don't like, but all the points that are needed to make are fulfilled. Mine is an interesting character to connect with. She's charming, easy to relate to. Imagine something you love taken away from you. Instead of giving up, she's determined to bring it back in her life, regardless of her health. Mine would not let go of her love for literature, nor was she given to the monster begging to devour her from the inside out. It's heart-wrenching and heartwarming at the same time. With all the turmoil happening within her, she manages to stay strong, and not only that, she'll make light of the situation and make you laugh in the process. Book it. Recommended if you were interested. Links to an extended written review in the description, as well as more information about Ascendance of a Bookworm.